Hey everybody, I hope that you're all doing well. Look on the screen, look on the screen. I like to, as I say, keep it real. So here is my question. And I've had some people to say, oh, you're Debbie Downer. I want to know 2026, we're approaching a happy new year. Is it going to be a happy new year or a happy year of tears? Look on the screen. 2025 layoffs, 1,170,821 people, and it's really actually more than that because they're still laying off. Look at the factory, Budweiser in San Francisco, California. They just put in $7 million in upgrades in the building, and guess what? It's no good. How does that happen? $7 million to upgrade a building? And now they're saying it's like they're shutting the building down. It is permanently closed. So people talk about getting laid off right before Christmas, the holidays. Um, what about after the holidays? You still need income. And see, sometimes people need like the holidays to be like, how should I say? That could be like mm, maybe a little from the norm. You know what I mean? To get away from all the bad news. You want to get away from all the bad news that's so sad and so depressing. You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, we can go ahead and have a holiday to maybe bring in some cheer, just to maybe escape what's really happened, what I consider a recession slash depression, aka what I've been saying, civilized silent purge, basically purging you from the life that you've known. Not asking for much, but just a place to, to be able to afford housing, to be able to afford housing, maybe to be able to afford rent, your apartment, not people living in cars and living in storage units. To be able to afford transportation. Over 1 million cars have been reportedly what? Repossessed. To be able to just afford food, is that not too much to ask for? And yet, those are the challenges that many Americans are facing. And where's the safety net? There isn't one. So let's just be real about it. I'm trying to understand, what do Americans have to look forward to? What do Americans have to look forward to? Can someone please tell me? What do Americans have to look forward to? People already now stressing, trying to afford a Christmas that they really can't. Oh, but I have children. Don't do anything. And for years, people have been, going into debt. All the spending, a lot of this has been on credit, and now they can't afford it. People still paying for things that they charged from Christmas 2024. So for layoffs, and I don't live in a fantasy world, oh, a world of miracle, where everything is just going to be just fine, folks. That's not the reality. Americans are stressing out. A lot of the jobs that are disappearing, they're not going to just reappear automatically. AI. The rich are getting richer as we speak, you think? The tariffs not working out as planned, is it? Not working out as planned. I don't think so. More, the rich can get richer, but a lot of people are losing their jobs. We've had job losses like this is crazy since the after the pandemic, post pandemic. It's been crazy. I have people, again, I have friends. I've never been. They're used to making big money. They've been to Dubai and what have you. You would never thought they'd had problems, financial problems. And then and trust me, that right there, oh, it takes a toll. it takes a toll. We're about to see more people, certain issues with regard to certain communities, like in my community, they say, oh, there's a high rate of blood pressure problems and diabetes. Really? Is that right? No kidding. Disenfranchised? You think lack of information, lack of resources? You think you can have the same qualifications, but you can't get the job. So now what's going to happen? Oh, it's going to spread. Some of the issues that people they talk about in my community is going to spread. Why? Because it's all stress and financial related. Your quality of life. People in my community, educated, been having those good paying jobs, they're going to suffer the same fate as the working and poor people in the community. And since now it's happening to everybody, no one's immune from it. Other people, not in my community, different nationalities, going to be facing the same thing. So what's happening? You're going to basically be looking at a lot of people facing a lot of physical and mental challenges. If they don't have insurance, it's not going to be treated. Again, part of what I've been saying, civilized silent purge. Foreclosures. Tampa ranking high in Tampa, Florida. It's ranking real high. Everybody's like, oh, I'm going to move back to Tampa. I miss Tampa. You may want to check out the housing. You can afford the house. Can you afford the insurance and the taxes? It's a place right outside Palm Beach. Oh my gosh, who can buy this kind of house for $300,000? And this was like years ago. This was maybe like, I'm going to say 5 years ago. You think, there is no way. There is no way. It's a catch to it. What's the catch? Well, you have to join that country club. A country club? Yeah, and this little, I think the house maybe like, let's say maybe 350, 375 up in there. And they're, and it's not, of course, it's not a real large house, but it's like, medium size. The country club dues every year at that time, and it's like 5 years ago, was $80,000. It is not optional. That's part of the package. So people get really excited. It's like, yeah, I know about that. You have to pay. That was about 5 years ago, but you have to belong to the club. It's not optional. You have to pay the $80,000 for the club membership every year. That's why the housing is a lot less expensive than when you would think, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. What do you think it is now? And that's about 5 years ago. You got to pay that $80,000. What if you don't pay it? Then they will take your house. HOA. So we're looking at a time where people are living, it's illegal to be homeless. Then here's the sad part. If you're living in your car, I hope and pray, please do not get your car towed. And I hope and pray, please, please, please. I hope you don't get in an accident. I beg of you, please be careful. Because guess what's happening? I've heard of a person who was living in their vehicle, living in it, and the vehicle got hit by someone else. He was in a van, actually, so it was a car, but it was a van, transportation, living in it. He had insurance. Guess what happened? The vehicle was towed, and he was talking about, hey, I need to get to my van. I need to get to my van. I live there. And when he made the insurance company aware that he lived in the vehicle, that's when they stopped. They said, oh, you live in it? They stopped all the coverage. Your coverage ceased right now. They stopped the coverage because there's some kind of clause in his policy. I don't know if it's universal, but in his policy, oh, you live in a vehicle, yeah, that voids the coverage. Who knew? You think the guy knew that? He's probably thinking, this is all I got, so I've got to keep the insurance on it. Who knew? They said it voids all the coverage, and it stops right there. So now the vehicle's in the tow facility. He has to pay to get out. He doesn't have the money to get it out. And they start charging a different rate at 12:01 after midnight. It's a whole new day, a whole new 125, 175. Then you look up, okay, to get your van out, you're looking at $580. What now? So what if he can't get the van out? He's homeless. What's he gonna put all his things that are in the van? It goes with the van. You might get a few items out. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't pay. They're like, hey, it's ours, and it's auctioned off. What did that man say in the video? He had a home and he lost it because of the taxes. He said he never thought he'd be living in his van and has a family, a wife, and kids. 2026. What is there to look forward to? Are we going to be facing more struggle? What is there to look forward to in 2026? Please tell me, because I'm not seeing it overall. A lot of people are going to be facing food insecurity, housing insecurity, mental breakdowns always coming. Violence will occur in more families. Depression. Look what's been happening this year. Then you look up Medicare been cut. A lot of people in the rural areas. Hospitals consolidating, closing down. You got 30 days to come pick up me, mom, pawpaw. Having a rear already stressed out. Households trying to make it. Now you got to go ahead and go pick up me, mom, and pawpaw and find room in your house. Maybe the kids have to double up and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose my room. Well, they got to go somewhere. And you better hope it's not the elderly that need more help, because some people really need that around the care, like going to the bathroom. Someone needs to wipe them after they use the bathroom. Someone needs to bathe them. Someone needs to feed them. So can you imagine what if you're a family, two incomes, already working, struggling, just living paycheck to paycheck, and then you get that letter? This is happening to a lot of people. It has happened in rural areas. You get that letter, you got 30 days to come and get your grandmother, or your mom, your dad, your auntie, whoever else. And you have to rearrange your life because Medicare, it's been cut off. Well, my child needs this kind of therapy. It's been cut off. Now it's all on you. This is what is happening. 2026. Happy New Year, or just a whole new set of tears. And what are the politicians doing to combat the issue? What is being said that here's what we're going to do to help the American people? I hear crickets. Can't get a job. I mean, look, fast foods, less people. Why? They got the little chart thingy to boop, 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 make it, and then go up to you can even pay and just go pick up your food. Factories closing down. Corporate, then the corporate, it seems to like graduate. You cut so many other workers, then you have to know that management is next. Look what is happening. All the layoffs. American people are crying. People are having tears. People are having meltdowns. Civilized silent purge. 2026. I'm going to be honest. I really thought that 2024 was going to be the worst. I did. I knew we were going to have some challenges in 2025, but I did not foresee all this coming. I don't think any of us did. But 2026, we're just going to have more people entering the new year already unemployed. And some are chronically unemployed. Some people have been unemployed for so long. The numbers are never correct because it's only reporting the people that are applying and receiving benefits from the unemployment benefits. They're only getting those people are being reported, not the ones that didn't find a job. So 2026. Sure, some people will be okay, will do all right. You know, they're going to make it and survive. But a lot of people are not going to be all right. I've got a video coming up. It is shocking. It's scary about what's happened to people who seem to have it all. Life has a way of it'll make you humble. It really will. Oh, it'll give you the spirit of humility real quick. People living in homes might cost double what you and I have. And you're like, say what? I can't believe it. I can't. No, I never heard anything like it. 2026. What is there to look forward to for the average American? Maybe the hope of finding some piece of job. And if you find one, can it pay a livable wage? Happy New Year. Or just a whole new set of tears? Which one is it? So sure, we're happy to be alive, have family and loving your life, peace. You can't be at peace though when your finances are a disaster. You can't be at peace when you have bills coming in over your head and you don't have any income. Do you think what are the odds of these people 1,170,821 people finding income replacement? And most are probably on the paycheck. The paycheck is not the struggle bus already, and now it's already gone, wiped out. What are the odds of getting a job right now? It may be temporary. So yeah, 2026, entering the new year, what are we going to have to look forward to? The economy. What are we going to have to look forward to? So I'm wishing everyone the best to navigate these troubled waters, but it's something to think about. What are we going to have to look forward to in the year 2026? It's just bad news and gloom all around for a lot of people. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the issue. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.